Back again. This is not a full day. This is our last day. Yesterday was our full day. Today's our last partial day. It was pretty full. We're gonna take a break in the middle of the day, but we're here till about 7:30 before waiting for the traffic to clear up so then we can drive to Niagara Falls tonight. But for now, trying to revisit some favorites, look at the Food and Wine Festival, and pick up a couple of rides we didn't pick up yesterday. Canada's Wonderland. You're rope dropping Thunder Run as you do. Excited about rope dropping Thunder Run?
I sure am.
Okay, good. It's what everybody does. Either we're into Leviathan, Yukon Striker, or Thunder Run. Back from round two. That's right, it's two horses in one. Continuing our unorthodox approach to today. Next up, Wild Mouse, or The Fly, as they call it here. Mouse credit achieved. All right, that's hey, what? Sweet?
Oh wait, no, it's a fly.
It's a mouse. Everybody knows it's a mouse. All right, I've collected my 2 remaining available credits.
Oh, there's one more.
I'm not doing the SLC. You can if you want, but that's all for me. Thanks. So yeah, you can decide if you want to ride the SLC. Well, I got my last 2. Now everything else is a redo for me. You?
I don't know.
We'll see. Hello. Oh, behind the scenes. Here, I'll hide you. Well, we snuck a ride in on Vortex because the line was, well, there was no line, and we were right there. Then the park said that Leviathan was a less than 15-minute wait, and that is not true. So now it's finally time to feed before the crowd sets in. Maybe there'll be some more coasters later. Let's find out together. I don't know. It looks like Wild Beast hasn't finished its icy yet. That's why it doesn't go on the ride. Wild Beast, Wildebeest. I don't. You know what? This ride is objectively bad. You know what? This ride is bad, and it should feel bad. And unless you retrack it, you might as well remove it. Bye, Beast. I think it's reasonably official that Alpine Fury is not going to open anytime soon, and we didn't just miss it. So is that okay? I think it's going to have to be okay. But don't tell these guys who are waiting for a construction update. They wanted very patiently to see that train pop out of that tunnel, as apparently it did yesterday. White decks, oh, what a tragedy. Wow. Yeah, shame to not have to, I'd get to ride this. Well, reinforces my decision. All right, next up, not for me, but for Val, Tundra Twister. Going for the loop. Here's a ride we'll not be riding, huh?
Too chilly.
Too chilly and too wet, even though you got your vesties on. You got your stay dry vesties.
I already took a shower today.
But I guess it's not enough protection. All right, see you never, Rapids. Silly people. If I sit here long enough, Alpine Fury is going to cycle, right? I mean, keep in mind that it hasn't officially opened. It's still fully under construction, but still, I think it's going to open. But still, I think it's going to cycle anytime. All right, mission accomplished. We have loot. Well, you can't see it all. Well, trust me. Maybe we'll do a loot video. Well, we went to the True North store, bought a few things, said hi to the campsite, said hi to this lovely bear. All right, time to take a break.
So,
All right, we're gonna go take a break and then come back for the Food and Wine Festival. Loot. We got a loot bag. Is it time for an unboxing video? Or a loot, a haul? Wait, no, what do they call them? Haul videos. We have to do a haul video. Oh, record scratch. Beaver tail's open. The menu is being studied. I'm sure after this we're gonna leave, but we kind of came here for this. We had to either get this or poutine. Yes, once again we turned into a food vlog for just a few moments. Ooh, look, we're film the beaver tail. Come on, action shot. No, all right, fine.
I don't know.
The ultimate behemoth is a wee bit out of your price range.
So we did it. We finally capture some of the behemoth. We said we'd be back, and you know what? We're back. I think our main thrust here is to check out the Food and Wine Festival before we hit the road for Niagara Falls. And if we happen to stumble onto a coaster or something, well, what are you going to do?
Well, we do still have our one pass lane.
If you have our season pass lane available to us, Leviathan. And I've got my new logo gear. Hey.
Hey!
Alpine Fury. Still not doing anything, but you know, it looks neat. All right, so for the wayfinding part, as you walk in the main entrance, to the left of the main fountains is the entrance to the Food and Wine Festival. Unfortunately, in a bit of timing snafu, if you're watching this, you're probably too late to catch it in 2025. But assuming that they do this every year and it's very similar, maybe you'll find some interesting information out for planning a future visit. Oh look, hey look, there's a crane out in the track area for Alpine Fury.
Doesn't work.
I know, I just didn't think they were working on that part.
It's going to be the biggest ride in Canada. I don't know, it's not even done yet.
Nice framing.
Food and Wine Festival, they're really changing things up.
It's an interesting way of framing this entry. I like it. With the coaster. I mean, it's not running, but it's pretty cool. First up, shopping. Although with my hat and poster purchases, I'm pretty satiated. Oh no. They like mellow covers of songs here. Very inspiring words.
I gotta get it.
No. Get the Corsair for glitters. General paint by numbers, a la Epcot's Flower and Garden? No. Festival of the Arts. So Val's gonna pick a color and get some squares, then she's gonna go paint on the wall. Did you get any on you? Alright, look clean.
I have green on it.
So what is this going to be when it's done? A little more wayfinding here. So there's the store. That's where the globe where we walked into the area, and then you see passport bar, food stand number 2, food stand number 3, and stage for performers. And then where we got the jerk chicken was actually down the road that way. There's a restaurant there. It looks like it used to be used for something else. It's now closed, except it's used for this particular event, and that's where like the full meals are. All right, here's my red beans and rice, jerk chicken and naan. If you're used to other food festivals like I am from North America, like Disney, SeaWorld, etc., this is full portion. This is just like special menu offerings. It's not having little bite-sized bits of things. So I'll let you know. Val's off getting hers right now.
I have antipasta skewer with arugula slaw. So I got some cheese and some meats and some sun-dried tomato and olives. Kevin had jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken, red beans and rice, and naan. The red beans and rice were good, but they were very plain. They either needed sauce or spice, and neither. But the jerk, all the spices in the jerk chicken, which actually is very tasty, and a little bit of heat too, which I wasn't expecting. It's probably the best thing I've had, savory thing I've had at the parks. It doesn't really beat the ice cream or the beaver tail.
Beaver tails.
But it's the best savory item I've had for sure. Ta-da! Food and Wine Festival. It's my first time to Canada's Wonderland, so I can't speak to what it's like, for other festivals or events or whatever. But I think it's kind of feels like a good start. Feels like people are enjoying it. So it's a little small, but it'll grow if it's popular. So yeah, I would definitely. If I was here, I would check it out. We said our goodbyes to Leviathan. That ends up being our last ride of the trip. So today was a bit shorter on rides. We did what? The Choo Choo, Thunder Road, one of those. The Fly, Vortex, and then we came back, Food and Wine Festival. Oh, you rode a flat ride. Yeah, there's footage of that for sure. And then we did our last fast pass on Leviathan, and that's the way to end it. So we're going to mosey on out of here and make our way to the car in Niagara Falls. This may or may not be the end of the video. If I find anything else interesting to put in afterwards, I'll put that in. But otherwise, hi Canada's Wonderland. I liked you so much about the hat. Bye.
We hit the road to Niagara Falls.
With our donuts and coffee.
We've got our Timbits. And Kevin got a donut. And we got some coffee.
Straight up donut.
Hi.
Hello.
Where are we?
We're at the Anchor Bar, or a satellite location of Anchor Bar, famous for chicken wings. Here in Niagara Falls, one of the satellite locations.
What are you going to get? Are you going to get a salad?
No, that's you. I'm just getting wings. As the sun sets behind the Leviathan,